So with nearly 30 years of your IT experience, Devesh, and like various leadership roles, like organization like Novel, HCL, SUSE, Microfocus, and now Canonical. So you must have a demanding schedule managing professional tasks and delivering your best performance. So first question to you from my side is writing a book is an incredibly time-consuming endeavor that requires a deep thought and dedication. Can you share how you managed to balance these responsibilities and what exactly motivated you to publish, build your own muscles initially in English, now in Hindi version? Over to you, Devesh.
Yeah, thank you, Karmendra. Uh, I think it all started during the COVID times because that's when I started looking onto the how I can work on my English version. And luckily, at that point of time, travels were totally out of question. So I think from that first point of time, I developed that habit of doing an effective time management. And till today, that's how it has been structured. Is that because I am into a global role, my typical office day starts around 11:30 and or 12, okay, in the afternoon, and it goes up to 10:30. But before that, for a couple of hours, 2 3 hours, it's all about personal growth. What we can do from what I could do in terms of to become a better individual. And that's where it's both the health and mind, which is there, whether I need to invest time in terms of to do some healthy stuff to keep my mind sharp, to keep my health good, and then looking on to what I can spend time in terms of to do some reading or having discussions with my card partners who are there. And thank you everyone, Kiran and Ashish, Ram, who have joined. So spend time in terms of that, how we can really build something through which we can actually give back to the society by sharing our experiences. And that was something which I invested time in terms of uh, to really go through, and first writing the English version, and then second it was about translating it to the Hindi one. So yes, it requires a lot of I would say uh, focus and direction, and in terms of that resilience and discipline, that how you can just plan your day or the entire period. And that's what Saumitra talked about, the mantra of life which came up is tie your shoes and run towards your goal, right? So
Correct.
that's something which I keep repeating, I keep telling to everyone. That's how something you need to set goals, because goals helps you to have focus and gives you a direction in which you have to work. And then once you know that, then you are aware that where you are lacking, what are the things on which you need to get help from others, take support, right? And then work towards it to make it successful and give the delivered outcome. So yeah, that was something which was there. I think you put up the second part of the question there, which was uh, I think
So yeah, so
yeah,
it was a motivation. Like what
okay,
motivated you to to
yeah.
write this book?
Yeah, so I think that was again, it was all because there was so much time for reflection during COVID. Yeah, and it felt to me that yeah, there is so many things. There were bits and bytes of different stories which were there. Dheeraj touched upon one of that blunder which I did in my early part of the career. So there are like many of those which were there, and uh, as we say in sales, we have to actually have more failures than success, right? And actually, those failures shape you as an individual, what you're there. And that's one of the reason why I wanted to make sure or committed to myself that I need to create some resource which is so good, which people can refer, and that would be my gift to the uh, uh, to the to the people who can go through it and try to learn from it. Because typically, uh, while I haven't gone through such exercise, it took me hell lot of time to really come out with uh, those fear of failures or the those challenges which were there as individual, to even be aware of that what makes you as a person, right? Because to just accept yourself that yes, you are an introvert person, it requires, when you see that your some of the teammates are super extrovert, they can talk with anyone, and you are having so much of fear to talk
Uh,
to someone as a vice president of any organization, and how you have to come out of it, that may take so much of time, and it can give that stress to yourself. How you can overcome that, and some of those examples are there which I wanted to share, so that the younger generation or people who want to really get a perspective out of it don't take so much of time, and they should understand this is all normal. There's nothing, every person
mm,
has a personality, everyone has a characteristics with which they have built. So they need to just be aware of what is their strength and work on those. So yeah,
understood, understood. Yeah, understood. So there is, if I summarize correctly, like you need to be a more disciplined and should be having vision or goal setting within a timeline, right?
yes, absolutely.